The herd of elephants grew louder and louder as they charged toward Skylar, Judy, and Mrs. Mareeka. For a moment, Skylar's legs wouldn't move. She felt frozen in place, staring at the enormous creatures getting closer. But Mrs. Mareeka grabbed her hand. "This way, quickly!" she shouted, pulling Skylar and Judy to the side of the path. Just as the elephants were getting closer, Mrs. Mareeka shouted, "Quick, climb the tree!" She grabbed Skylar and Judy's hands, pulling them toward a nearby tree. They scrambled up just in time as the massive elephants thundered past, their trunks swinging and hooves stomping the ground. Safe at last, the girls clung to the tree, their hearts pounding from the close call. Once the dust settled and the elephants were gone, Mrs. Mareeka smiled. "You two were very brave." The girls carefully climbed down the tree, still catching their breath. "That was so close," Judy whispered, her eyes wide with relief. They spotted their guide waiting by the jeep not far away and hurried toward it. As they continued their adventure, the group met Maasai people who welcomed them warmly. Mrs. Mareeka explained how the Maasai people have lived in harmony with the land for thousands of years. Skylar and Judy listened closely as the Maasai shared their knowledge of the wild animals and the sounds of nature. The girls were amazed by the wisdom of their new friends. The adventure wasn't over yet. The group sat down for a well-deserved picnic, enjoying a traditional Tanzanian dish called ugali. Mrs. Mareeka explained, "Ugali is made from maize flour and water, and you eat it by scooping up stew or vegetables with it." Skylar and Judy loved it, finding the food both delicious and fun to eat. After the meal, the group spotted a beautiful rainbow stretching across the sky, a symbol of the amazing adventure they'd had. Mrs. Mareeka smiled at the girls. "We've learned so much about Tanzania's wildlife and the people who call this land home." As the day came to an end, Skylar and Judy knew this was a trip they would never forget. Quiz time. Where did Skylar, Judy, and Mrs. Mareeka travel to? A. Kenya. B. Tanzania. C. Egypt. D. South Africa. It's B. Tanzania. What did Skylar and Judy do to escape the charging elephants? A. Ran back to the hotel. B. Hid behind a rock. C. Climbed a tree. D. Jumped into the jeep. It's C. Climbed a tree. What was the name of the native people that Skylar, Judy, and Mrs. Mareeka met during their adventure? A. San B. Maasai. C. Zulu. D. Himba. It's B. Maasai. What an incredible adventure! From facing the stampede of elephants to learning from the wise Maasai people, Skylar, Judy, and Mrs. Mareeka had an experience they would never forget. The adventure may be over for now, but there are so many more stories waiting to be told. Thanks for coming along on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can join us for the next big adventure. See you next time.